Did you know you can grow muscle in your glutes in areas that you need to enhance your shape naturally? Take a moment to let that really sink in. Today, I am sharing my favorite exercises that help me grow my flat butt. The first exercise that we're going to go over is a single leg hip thrust with the glute band with the 4-second pause. So this is my favorite exercise to work the glutes. So this gives your glutes a crazy muscle pump. And then it also helps with you to be able to squat better, run faster, jump higher, for you to lunge easier. And you do this with just one leg. And then you're going to have the booty band to be right above the knee. You're going to first start off by having your shoulder blades on the bench and your arms long and wide. You're going to have your palms up so you can focus on pushing through your foot. You're going to keep your knee close to a 90-degree angle. You're going to have your chin tucked. You're going to lift your foot off of the ground while keeping your knee close to a 90-degree angle. As I lower my hip, you're going to also lower your ribs. And I am also going to push through my heel while I squeeze my glutes and keep my abs tight. And I'm going to hold to a count of 4 at the top. The big focus of the band is to force more hip flexion and a resisted hip extension to intensify the move. Try 3 sets per side, and it's going to give you a crazy glute pump. No deadlift comes close to giving you this kind of pump while it's safe, and it's going to melt your face by being so effective. There are 3 glute muscles in the body: the glute maximus, the glute medius, and the glute minimus. The single leg hip thrust with the glute band and pause mainly targets the glute maximus, which is the largest muscle in the gluteal region. However, it engages the glute medius and the glute minimus to a lesser extent, particularly for stabilization during the movement. This is me now using the level 2 blue booty band, which gives you an even better pump. I'm feeling it. I'm transforming into Super Solomon glute trainer. There we go. So this is my favorite band. This is the level 3 booty band. So this works the glute maximus the most. And this is in the gluteal region. However, it also engages the glute medius and the glute minimus to a lesser extent, particularly for stabilization during the movement. Overall, this exercise can help develop strength and definition in all glute areas. The focus of the band is to force more hip flexion and resist the hip extension to intensify the move. My second favorite glute exercise is the banded clamshell. The benefits of the banded clamshell is that it's great for targeting the hip abductors and mainly the glute medius. It strengthens these muscles, which can improve hip stability, reduce the risk of injury, and enhance the overall lower body strength. Additionally, it can also alleviate hip pain and improve posture by promoting proper pelvic alignment. First, start off by laying on the ground in a side elbow plank position. You're going to keep your knees bent at a 45-degree angle with one glute band on around both legs. The band should sit right above the knees with one leg on top of the other. And you're going to go and raise your top leg against the band. The knee and the ankle should rise off the bottom leg together. A rotation of the hip creates isolation of the glutes. This helps with muscle activation and stability. There are 2 loading strategies for strengthening and toning the glutes. The first one is vertical loading. It's where you see people doing squats and lunges, and this is when you're moving the body up and down. The second way of training the glutes is horizontal loading. So all the exercises that we're doing today are horizontal loading exercises. This is when you're laying on your back, doing glute bridges, hip thrusts, or on all fours, or on your side doing the clamshells that I just showed you. Horizontal loading exercises are more effective because you are targeting the glutes from different angles and with different movement patterns. For example, you can target the glutes doing hip extension, abduction, and external rotation. This method of training can lead to the glutes being more balanced, resulting in more development. Now, the third glute exercise, you're going to lay on your back and you're going to bring your heels close to your glutes. And you're going to go and plant your hands at your side. And you're going to go and lift your hips up while simultaneously driving one knee toward your chest. Your glutes should be squeezed while keeping the stationary foot planted on the floor. The glute band really helps by forcing more hip flexion and a resisted hip extension to intensify the move even more. Research has uncovered that weak ankles, shin splits, back pain, knee pain, and even hip pain can all be a result of weak or inactive glutes. It is estimated that approximately 19% of people have chronic knee pain, 80% will experience back issues in their lifetime, and around 14% will have hip issues. 60% of Americans have a sedentary lifestyle, and nearly 25% of Americans are completely inactive. The fourth exercise is the prone plank with the single leg hip extension with the level 2 ankle band. So you're going to start off in the plank position on your elbows or on your hands with your hips tucked, and you're going to have your abs tight. So you're going to go and lift one leg straight up with the ankle band, and you're going to flex and squeeze your glutes. You're going to also alternate switching legs one at a time. This exercise is really good for working the glute maximus, and it also works your core, your stomach. I suggest also doing 3 sets of 10 reps. The fifth exercise is the hip thrust with the dumbbell. So you're going to have your shoulder blades on the bench, and you're going to have the weight on your hip, and you're going to push up and drive through your heels. It'd be good for you to do at least 3 sets of 10 reps and find a weight that's manageable for you to do. The sixth exercise is the hip thrust with the easy curl bar with the weights. So I actually prefer using the easy curl bar because it's shorter and it actually has grooves in it. So it feels more comfortable on my hip. So first I'm sitting down, and then I pretty much just pull up the easy curl bar, and then I go and put my elbows on the back of the bench, and then I go and push up through my heels, and I drive that way. So this is really good, so you can pretty much be able to load up the weight to build more strength. So definitely the other thing I did that helps is I have this type of cushion pad on the easy curl bar, which makes it more comfortable. And after I get done with my set, I go and lower myself. And now I'm going to do it with the glute band. So the glute band definitely does help. This is the last one that we're doing, the 7th. And this one helps because then I can get more hip abduction out of my glutes by putting the band on right above my knee. That, alongside with me still having the easy curl bar and the weights, is a great way for me to be able to build more muscle. I'm going to have my shoulder blades on the bench. I already have the weight with the cushion on the easy curl bar on my hip, and I go and drive through my legs, and then I go and pulsate my legs twice, so that helps to work my glutes even more. So yeah, this is also a great exercise to go and do. Now this is the last set, so I'm gonna crawl under the easy curl bar. So I put on 2 plates of 45 pounds on each side. So this is when I'm really trying to build up those glutes. So using this kind of weight, I actually don't have no glute band on, so I can focus on more on just driving through my heel. So I'm keeping my stomach tight. I'm going as high as I can, coming back down while I make sure that I keep my shoulder blades on the bench. So this is a great move to build more strength and to build more muscle mass on your glutes. I want to thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you need training, you need help to get your glutes in order, you can go and fill out my application and we'll see if this is a good fit for me to train you. Or if you just want to buy my booty bands, you can also order those too by clicking the link. I'll see you all next time.